Okay, I will ask you again. Are you happy about priest or not?
Well, I have 71%. I can breed. Normally, I should win.
Yeah, so you should be pretty happy to see a priest.
And okay, that's why I want to remove call to arm and the juggler.
I tend to disagree. Call to arms is that powerful of a card. I would remove the cold light seer and the juggler. I'm really also looking for that 1-drop to go with that Rockpool Hunter, but I think I really want to keep the call to arms. It's really strong because usually you force them to play the Dustbreaker, and then you reload the board with call to arms, and then they need to have the second Dustbreaker, and that's usually not happening.
Okay, I will keep the Rockpool and call to arms.
Yep.
Okay. Because normally I never keep call to arms, never.
If I have good early game, I would keep it.
Okay.
And Rockpool Hunter is already pretty good early game.
Okay, so
that's a lot of options here.
Yeah, I think I should play the Vile Fin and wait, and just that.
Here it's really important to look at the curve. One problem is the time is going to run out quickly, so actually I think I'm not going to make it, especially with all the explanations. I think I would definitely play the Chum, because then we get the option to kill the 1-3 next turn. Play the Chum, and then let me think about coining here. I think I would coin the Wildfin, because it just get buffed. It did get buffed. I'm not sure if the buff hits the Rockpool Hunter. I would probably not coin, but I'm not quite sure. Ooh,
I think
that's a really good draw.
I think I should play the Rockpool to the green scale and trade.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one are we actually buffing. Does he have a good way to deal 1 damage? Not really, but we kinda want to... Do we want a 3-1 or do we want a 3-4, right? That's the question here. I think I would like to take a 3-4 actually here. So I would buff the other guy. And...
Trade?
Yeah, I would do the trade. I would definitely do the trade and hit face. Because what's one typical card he can play next turn?
3, it's the switch guy.
The switch guy?
Yeah, the one that you switch the attack.
Yes, that's true. And then there is the Cabal Talon Priest, right? And you don't want him to be able to buff your stuff.
And right now, I think I would want just to play the Righteous Protector.
I would totally agree. We always hero power here. I'm debating a little bit the Protector, but I think it's fine to play the Protector here.
Because it will stay alive.
Yeah, it would be protection against Dustbreaker for your Murloc. Would you play a good 2-drop here if you had it? Would you play Hydrologist? In the last turn?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yep, I agree. Because you were forcing the AoE anyways, right? So I think it's a good idea to keep that in mind.
Like right now, should I do Call to Arm or just the Riding Blade? And trade?
Well, it's a good question. I think I would go for the Call to Arms because we just saw a Dustbreaker. We also did see another Spite Historian, but yeah, I think I would go for the Call to Arms because we have the Gentle Megasaur. And then we...
should I trade first?
I think there's no reason to trade here because you have that 1/1 taunt.
Okay.
Oh, that's really nice here. Juggles. Ooh, a lot of juggles. Wow.
So I don't trade.
No, you don't trade. You have 2 taunt minions protecting your guys.
Okay.
You're just wasting damage here,
Okay.
in my opinion. I'm actually a little bit sad that we didn't get any Murlocs. I wanted Murlocs for the Gentle Megasaur, but 2 jugglers is obviously also pretty nice. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Megasaurs.
So I think I should just play the Charmin after the Megasaur.
Railing Blade gives us a buff here, but is it really worth it? Not really, right? Yeah, I agree. Let's play Chum and Megasaur. We need to get out of the Megasaur. And then we see what buffs we get.
Poisonous, 3 attack, and +1/+1.
So
if
what
I
do
do
you
the
take?
poisonous or the other one, I will be able to kill the dragon.
Yeah, but what does the dragon really do? What are you afraid of here?
Okay, should I just take 3 attack?
Yep, let's hit face. Face is the place here. Even if he has AoE, his minions are also dying, right?
No taunt, please.
Yeah, I think there's not even a taunt that would help him here. Oh, that could actually give him a taunt, right? Some big taunt from his deck, but I don't think it's gonna happen. He finally did found the Dustbreaker. Ah, no, he didn't. That was a strange animation. Like, my deck tracker showed me that there was a Dustbreaker.
Hey.
Good win.
That's good. Yeah, like right now I was thinking about trading.
Yeah, again. But what for? Like, what? Like, even if he has AoE, his minions are also dying. So I think you gotta learn to hit a little bit face, a little bit more into the face.
Yeah.
Like, the situations have always been pretty tough. Like the decision to make to go face or not. I think you need a lot of experience to decide that.
So now I think, well, like again, I will remove Call to Arm and 1 Vilephin, and just keep 1 Vilephin.
It's very close here for me. Like, I would love to know if the opponent has a Northshire Cleric here or not. Because if the opponent doesn't have Northshire Cleric, I completely keep this hand all the time. The problem is this hand loses to Northshire Cleric, right? Because you don't have a way to remove it and he can just snowball.
Yes.
But I think I just want to keep the Wildfins and the Call to Arms. Because you have good board fill. You can really annoy him a lot with your early game Murlocs already. And then you have the Call to Arms. So I would keep this hand completely. But it's a very, very close call. Don't worry. I can also see an argument being made for tossing 1 Wildfin, right? It's not that good. The thing is, Wildfin Inquisitor is a minion you never want to get from your Call to Arms, right? Or let's say it's low value getting it from the Call to Arms.
Yes,
but you're right. You also want to look for Rockpool Hunter, and it's not a good 2-drop. I would just play it on turn 3 because it's good good pressure just to have that extra 1/3. Because you have to keep in mind against Priest, you want to force that AoE.
Once upon a time.
Try forcing that AoE. That's really important.
Me, I will take the weapon and kill the guy with my 1/1.
Why would you waste a 1/1? What for?
Well, I will get two 1/1 with my weapon.
Yeah, sure, but I would kill the guy with the 1/3 and not with the 1/1.
Oh,
I don't see.
No, you're right.
I don't see any reason to trade in the 1/1 here at all.
No,
You're forcing the AoE much more if you keep that Murloc alive.
Yeah.
And then it's like if you had a 1/4, I would completely agree, right? But since you didn't have a 1/4, you had a 1/3. It makes a huge difference.
Right now, I would want to do the no spellbreaker here. Huh?
Ooh, this is a tough turn. Well, first tell me your play. What would you do here?
Normally, I would do the spellbreaker.
But
and kill it.
I agree. We should probably play the Spellbreaker. It's not that valuable of a card in the matchup, and we should play cards because we have Divine Favor in hand. So that's really encouraging us to play stuff. I would just hit face and save the weapon. Here's why. It dies to the weapon anyways if he plays AoE, and you're forcing him to have AoE here, right?
Okay, so
obviously
everything face?
Yeah, I would send everything face. The weapon not, I would keep the weapon. Because it's just a 1/5 on the board, right? I mean, obviously it's kinda tough when he's starting to buff it. But the problem is you lose so many minions, and you cannot afford to lose all your minions here. It's very tough. You want to force that AoE. See? You want this card to pull it out, so that's much better. And now you can still kill that 1/2 if you really want to. Yeah, but obviously, what do we start with here?
Call to arms?
Yeah, let's start with Call to Arms.
Should I kill it first?
No, because if we get a juggle on the 3/3, I prefer to kill the 3/3, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. No
juggle.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, I will put my Murloc because after that I can do the Tarim.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
And I will kill it.
Yeah.
I will kill it 1/2.
Yeah. So now he needs again a second Dustbreaker here, right? This is how you play against Priest. Force him to have Dustbreaker, 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 Dustbreaker. And again, his Dustbreaker will just die here, right? So it's not a good play, the Dustbreaker. But he still needs to play it because else you're winning. So it's pretty bad.
One of the things that I don't like about Priest is when they beat you with card they don't have in their deck.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, that one should I play the not the War Leader. Really, I should play the Tarim. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. Tarim is so amazing here. So what's the deal here? Where do you hit?
Again, I would trade.
What would you trade?
I would kill this 2 minion with my chum.
I would always, if I trade here, I would trade the 3/3 taunt because we have the War Leader in hand. So the chums are really valuable to me.
Yes, you're right.
So I think we are setting up lethal all the time if he doesn't have Dustbreaker. So I would trade 1 minion here and send the rest to the face. I would do this to keep Sunkeeper Tarim alive if he has Dustbreaker, right? Because if he has Dustbreaker, he trades 2 minions into the Tarim and then plays the Dustbreaker. Oh boy. That's a lot of Northshire clerics.
Yeah, it's over.
Yep. Easy. Murloc power.
Yeah. Huh.
Force him to have the Dustbreaker. Dustbreaker, Dustbreaker, Dustbreaker. Make him play it, and then afterwards you reload.